Hi, Internet. Today is March the 8th, 2012. Um, it is 7:30 at night. I am 2 days post-op from my gastric bypass, and as you can see, I am still in the hospital. There was some complications, so let me give you a quick rundown. Um, the first night that I was here, there I had some comfort issues with the catheter, but that was pretty much it. I mean, everything else was fine. The doctor, he did do a hernia repair, bowel resection. He took out part of the bowel, and of course the bypass and the stomach stapling, so on and so forth. So we ran into problems actually yesterday. Uh, Even though that the catheter was out and I was taking fluids in, I wasn't putting any fluids out. Not that I couldn't. It wasn't that I was sitting in there and it wouldn't come out. It's just I had no urge to go. So the doctor had ordered me something called a bolus, which is a bag of fluid. But it was like bag after bag after bag. And what ended up happening is every 20 minutes I was up out of bed using the toilet. And to use the nurse's expression, I was peeing a river. So last night I got no sleep whatsoever. I mean, none, because when I say 20 minutes, I mean every 20 minutes I was in there peeing. Uh, when they were looking at the logs this morning, it was just ridiculous. I never wanted to be a problem patient, but last night I was a problem patient. They there was something wrong with my thermostat, so my room was stuck at 58 degrees until this morning when they finally figured out how to work it. Um, and then I got a little surprise this morning on top of that. Well, my bed was stuck in the upright position. Didn't really matter because I couldn't sleep. I was in the worst mood. But when they did the change of shifts, the nurse had come in and lifted up my gown. And she says, "Oh my goodness." And she goes, "How long has it been like that?" And I had no idea what she was talking about. So she goes and gets the doctor. He comes in about half an hour or so later. I don't even think he was here yet. And he said the same thing. How long has it been like this? And I was like, I had no idea what they were talking about. So let me show it to you first. Fair warning, it's kind of graphic. So you can see now I have an incision here up at the top, incision here, and then this is actually my belly button. And as you can see, there's obviously some issues going on here. um, yeah, it's pretty bad. When I looked down, I could only see the top part of it. I couldn't see the full scope of what it looked like until earlier today. And I actually did a webcam, to see what it looked like because none of the mirrors here are long enough for me to see that. So that on top of my blood counts, apparently I was having internal bleeding. I was bleeding out somewhere. I forgot the name of the medicine, but the whatever was going on top of that, they had me on blood thinner. So whatever the situation was, it was made worse by the blood thinner. Oh, my hair tie just broke. So anyways, and then something was going on with my kidneys and my liver too. So the doctor, he was very concerned. He ordered 2 units of blood. I've never had a blood transfusion before, so this was, my first time I've ever had anything like that. Living out my True Blood fantasy. So, what was actually really funny about that is I'm one of those people that if they do an IV or they flush the IV, I can taste it or smell it. I don't know how you would describe it. Up here, back here, I can taste it. And it's something that I expect. It's no big deal. Well, when the blood started going through, I tasted the blood. It tasted like blood and onions. And it was just, excuse me, a very weird situation. Excuse me again. So, throughout the course of the day today, I was extremely cranky. Uh, they had me on pain medication where you can just hit the button, and you can actually hit it every 8 minutes, but I was doing it maybe about once every 2 hours. So I didn't have that many, but they took me off that yesterday. They gave me two or three, maybe even four of Toradol. Actually, I think it was like three. It wasn't that much. And then he put me on the liquid Vicodin. I took one of those, and it was so disgusting. It made me start gagging and heaving and wanting to throw up. And I wasn't sure if it was because of the taste. I know I'm really sensitive to bad taste, or if it was because of, the bypass. So I ended up drinking a whole lot. I did without the pain medication for about 12 hours or so, until it got to be so bad that I did ask for it again. And again, when I took it, I was gagging and heaving and trying to throw it up. Not on purpose, it was just my body just does not want it. So at which point I was like, I'd rather be in pain than to have to take that. Well, thankfully, my doctor had come in not too long after that, and he had offered me to start Percocet pills, to see how I'd be doing with the pills. And so far, they've been working like a dream. I've took two of them, and it hasn't been a problem. That's actually the reason why I'm sitting up now, because I want it, to be as easy as possible going through everything. So, that's about it. He's not sure if he's going to let me go home tomorrow. Right now, like I said, I was supposed to be out yesterday morning, but I ended up staying yesterday, and then today, maybe possibly I'll get to go home tomorrow. Um, I'm a little sick of this room. I've been doing some walking. I didn't do hardly any earlier today though, because with my blood count being so low. They actually gave me 2 pints. Uh, I couldn't even see like the words on screens or in my books. Everything was just so blurry. And whenever I tried to stand up or even walk around, I just got really dizzy, and I didn't feel safe walking. So I didn't do a whole lot of walking today. Uh, about half an hour ago, though, I actually did take a really long walk throughout the whole hospital. And I don't think I'll do that again, but I think I'll just stay right in this general area. But in any case, someone's at the door, so I'm going to put this off.